Ugni Blanc, Trebbiano. Ugni Blanc is a grape that goes by many names, as you will see. It is a major grape in the production of cognac and armagnac in France, and as an ingredient of these spirits, it is called Saint-Emilion. It is a vigorous and productive grape of high acid that produces wines with a slightly sour flavor, hinting of citrus and almond. Besides cognac, it is a viable ingredient of still wines of the vin de pays category. As a wine grape, Ugni Blanc makes a presence in Provence and in an area more famous for its reds, the southern Rhone. Here, you may call it Claret Ronde. It is also allowed as a blending grape in the white wines of Bordeaux, where it has yet another name, Muscadet Agre, which translates to sour musket, which serves as a reminder of what to expect when tasting these wines. This variety did not originate in France, however, but in Italy, where, you guessed it, it has yet another name, and that is Trebbiano. It is even more widely planted there. Although you may not have heard of it until now, it is responsible for a significant piece of Italy's white wine production. By far, Trebbiano's biggest home is in central Italy in the regions of Tuscany, Umbria, and Lazio. It is rarely going to stand alone here either. In Tuscany, it is blended with Vernaccia to make dessert wines. In Umbria, it is a primary grape in Orvieto, where this table wine will be between 40 and 60% Trebbiano. The white wines you find in Lazio are predominantly blends of Trebbiano with Malvasia, undoubtedly added to increase the alcohol content. It is also found in Abruzzo. Interesting story about Lazio. Within its borders is a region called, and no, I'm not kidding, Est, where Trebbiano wines are also made. Rumor has it that a German bishop named Johann Fugger had to go to nearby Rome for his coronation. He sent an assistant ahead of him to mark Est, E-S-T, on the door, which means the wine is good, in chalk, on the doors of the inns with the best wines. Apparently, when he hit Montefiascone, the wines were so good, he wrote Est on the door, and the name stuck. For this tasting exercise, find yourself a vin de pays, which should show Ugni Blanc on either the front or the back label. Chances are very good it's going to be a blended wine, so try and find one with a high percentage of this grape. While I don't normally like to recommend a specific wine for these tasting exercises, Domaine de Puy makes a great one. Grab an Orvieto for comparison, or you may also find an Australian Trebbiano or a South African Ugni Blanc to throw in the mix. Wrapping up, the words and phrases to look for on the label are Ugni Blanc, Trebbiano, or Orvieto. In the bottle, you should find citrus fruit, green fruit, like green apple specifically, or red apple even, wet stone, or almond. You may pair Ugni Blanc wines with seafood, shellfish, poultry, or pasta.